Hey everyone, welcome back to New Cars Technology, your source for long-form, deep-dive car videos. Today we're taking a full tour through one of the biggest EV drops of the year, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric and the 2026 Cayenne Turbo Electric. Porsche finally revealed both models, and trust me, the numbers are absolutely insane. The turbo version alone might be the most shocking performance SUV we've ever seen. So let's break everything down: the power, the tech, the battery, the charging, the design, and the pricing. Let's get started. Porsche unveiled two versions of the Cayenne Electric lineup: the standard Cayenne Electric and the Cayenne Turbo Electric, which is the star of the show. From the moment Porsche began teasing the turbo model, they hinted at over 1,000 horsepower. Most people assumed it was marketing hype, but Porsche came out swinging, and the real number is way beyond expectations. The Turbo Electric packs 1,139 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque. Let me repeat that, 1,139 horsepower. This makes it the most powerful Porsche ever made, including the gas models and the Taycan. Performance numbers? They're unbelievable. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. Quarter mile in 9.9 seconds? That means this SUV, a big luxury family SUV, runs the quarter mile in under 10 seconds. That's supercar territory. For comparison, the fastest gas-powered Cayenne ever built, the Cayenne Turbo GT, did 0 to 60 inches, 2.8 seconds. Quarter mile in 11.2 seconds at 121 miles per hour. The new Turbo Electric just embarrassed it. Now, let's talk about the base model. The regular Cayenne Electric makes 435 horsepower and hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. That's nearly twice as slow as the Turbo, but it's still quick. For reference, those numbers are similar to a gas-powered Cayenne S, which is already a pretty strong performer. The base model runs the quarter mile in 13.2 seconds, which is also solid for a luxury SUV. So while the Turbo is the showstopper, the base version is far from slow. All Cayenne Electrics come with 2-chamber, 2-valve air suspension, PASM Porsche Active Suspension Management, but if you want the most advanced handling tech, Porsche lets you upgrade to the Active Ride suspension. That system has been praised for its ability to keep the vehicle flat, even during heavy cornering or fast acceleration. Wheels and tires. Base model: standard 20-inch wheels, optional 22-inch upgrade. Turbo model: standard 22-inch wheels with a wider Pirelli P0R tire option. The Turbo also comes with a locking rear differential, direct oil cooling for the electric motors. This cooling is essential for maintaining the car's massive power output during hard driving. The Turbo model features one of the strongest regenerative braking systems in any production EV. It can recuperate up to 600 kilowatts of power during braking. To put that into simple terms, the electric motors cover 97% of the braking. You barely need to use the physical brakes most of the time. This boosts efficiency and performance. Porsche has not announced official range numbers yet, but we do know both models share the same battery, 108 kilowatt hours usable capacity. Built on an 800-volt architecture, this gives the Cayenne Electric some of the fastest charging speeds available today. Porsche says the Cayenne can charge at up to 400 kilowatts. That's faster than the 350 kW chargers currently available in the United States. On the left side, you get a NACS port, the same connector used by Tesla. On the right side, there's a J1772 port for home AC charging. Porsche says that to get the full 350 kW speed at public stations, you should use the included SAE combo adapter. Directly using a Tesla charger will limit you to 200 kilowatts. According to Porsche, you can go from 10% to 80% in under 16 minutes. That's one of the fastest EV charging times on the market today. At home, Porsche even offers an 11 kW wireless charging pad. You simply drive over it, and the Cayenne charges without plugging anything in. The battery construction is unique. Instead of using one large sealed battery box like most EVs, the Cayenne Electric's battery modules are bolted directly into the floor. There are 6 modules, each containing 32 pouch cells. A reinforced metal cover is bolted over them. This design has 3 major advantages. It's easier to service, you don't have to remove the entire pack. It lowers the overall height of the battery, dropping the center of gravity. It lowers the roofline while improving headroom. According to Porsche, the electric Cayenne has a roof about 1 inch lower than the gas model, but because the floor is lowered, interior headroom is actually better. It's a very smart engineering move, The new Cayenne Electric keeps the classic Porsche flyline, that smooth, recognizable curve of the roof. However, the EV design looks more stretched and modern because the wheelbase is 5 inches longer, but the total length is only 2.1 inches longer. This makes it look sleek, not bulky. With no engine in the front, Porsche brings back the traditional fender top shape we see on the 911 in Taycan. There's also a large lower intake opening that changes position based on driving conditions. Stays mostly closed at normal speeds, opens wide at high speeds, or when charging to bring in cooling air. The turbo model has aero blades at the rear. These extend straight backward above 40 miles per hour. They reduce drag by 0.06, which adds around 6 to 7 miles of range. Inside, Porsche redesigned the dashboard and controls, 12.25-inch central touchscreen. The main screen has a special shape. The bottom portion bends toward the driver. It meets a row of physical buttons and a full-width wrist rest for stability. This makes the screen easier and more comfortable to use, especially while driving. Optional 14.9-inch passenger display. If you choose the passenger screen, both displays are housed under one large piece of curved glass. The passenger can view entertainment, trip data, or assist with navigation. 14.25-inch digital instrument cluster. The driver's display is curved in a traditional Porsche style. It appears to float under the dashtop thanks to a design gap that provides shade and reduces glare. Overall, the cabin feels premium, modern, and driver-focused. Everything you expect from Porsche. Here are the official starting prices. 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric, $111,350. 2026 Porsche Cayenne Turbo Electric, $165,350. Of course, Porsche is known for its deep options list, so the price can climb quickly depending on customization. Deliveries for both models will begin late next summer. So that's the full deep dive into the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric and the astonishing Cayenne Turbo Electric, the most powerful Porsche ever built. With extreme power, fast charging, innovative engineering, and a redesigned interior, this SUV sets a new benchmark for electric performance. Thanks for watching New Cars Technology. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us, would you buy the base Cayenne Electric? Or are you brave enough for the 1,139 horsepower turbo? See you in the next video.